What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chaz Jones, and welcome back to another video. Today we have a very special sneaker in store from what you guys have already seen just before this. It's not the how do you pronounce it? Because he is pretty crazy with his names. You'll know who I'm talking about as soon as I say the name of the shoe. Avila, I want to say is how you pronounce the first version. Make sure. Alva is what he pronounced it. But I had the Yeezy 700 V3 dark glow. Alright guys, so I did something a little bit different with this one today. Today, it's going to be a full review. So this is with me wearing the sneaker, telling you how it felt on foot, telling you what I thought of it, and how I overall liked the shoe. Alright, so this shoe originally debuted, or the sneaker model originally debuted in December of 2019, and it was in the Azel. If I'm saying that correctly, I will put it in the corner just so that way it'll show you how to pronounce it, or show you what the word says. But this shoe originally debuted in the black and white kind of tannish colorway that I still want. I'm probably still going to get, and it was a beautiful shoe, and it immediately caught my attention. Especially when I saw it on foot. That's what really made me love the sneaker. Yeezy 700s, like the Wave Runner and all that, already looked good, but when I saw the V3 model, I knew that was the model that I loved the most out of any of them. I know that's pretty controversial to say because a lot of people do love the Wave Runners and other colorways that came in the original V1 form or V2. That's a lot of people's favorites, but the V3 gave me like a futuristic look that looked comfy for one, which I'll get to that in a second. For two, it just looks really cool to me. It looked different. It looked different enough from it to where that it could rightfully be called a V3. When you look at the Yeezy 300s and 350s and the 350 V2 and all that, you question if how much did they change with it, but with this you can clearly see a change. You have a new cage on it, the bottom kind of looks different, the way it's wrapped and everything, with the midsole and outsole area, the shoelaces, everything on the shoe pretty much looks different than the V1, which I guess is how it should be. Is V1 to V2 should be kind of similar, but V3 just took it to a whole nother level for me, and that's why I really love this shoe. If I had to rate this around the Yeezys that I like, the models, my original model that I love the most is the 750. So I'll pop in a little clip of that right now, but the 750 is my original favorite Yeezy. This would be my second, and it's just, I think people buy the Yeezys for the hype and sometimes for the crazier looks. But this shoe, I guess, if you look at it, it really isn't that crazy. It's pretty much a simple shoe, and that's one of the things that I love about it. And it's something that I feel like you can wear with anything, whether it be joggers, jeans, anything. And it's an easier shoe to wear. To me, when I'm looking for a sneaker, I look for one of the easiest things to wear that you could throw with almost anything, and that goes for any era. I want it to be able to be worn in any era, and I feel like this is one of those shoes that looks futuristic but actually could be worn in any era. But let's get into the further details of the shoe. It says that it features a black engineer mesh, which obviously the shoe is all black. I'm gonna just go with that first. All black. It has these white, well, grayish lines across it that you guys see, and basically the shoe is basically the same as the Alva. So if you've seen the Alva, you know what this shoe looks like, but I'll go through it anyways. You have that mesh, like I said, then you have that cage that goes around it, and I'll get more into that cage in a second. Then you have the outsole, which is like, it just feels like a wrap around it, and it looks really good to me. And that's one of the main things that draw me in, is that part in the cage. The knit part does draw me in too, but I think those two parts alone almost bring me all the way in. Then you get the bottom of the shoe has these yellow hits that you'll see to it too. That's part of the cushioning system. And the cushioning is, I want to say this right, so if I don't say it right, don't murder me in the comments, guys. It says encapsulated polyurethane cord. So that's what it says. And then the traction actually is really good, and I work in a pretty dusty area, and I wore these all day for a day, and I had no slippage or anything. So that's pretty cool of the shoe, is that you can actually wear this all day in any situation. And that's the type of shoes I want to. I usually wear a lot of my sneakers. The only sneaker that I haven't worn is the other sneaker that you guys see behind me, which is Gundam. And I wear that, but I don't try to wear that at work just because I don't want to destroy that sneaker. And I'm not purposely trying to destroy my sneakers, but I want to test them out to make sure they're good sneakers, especially when it's a newer model that I never tried before like this. So now that we're out of that, oh, let me get back to the cage. So the cage does glow. It takes it a second. Me and my fiance actually stood in the bathroom and in the dark and just looked at my feet, and it did start to glow after about 25-30 seconds, and that's when we could start noticing it. It wasn't super bright. I'm pretty sure it'll glow brighter as you wear it and break it in more. Just like the Kyrie 2s that I'll flash up for you guys that I did for that I did a Nike ID on for the Northern Lights collection. But yeah, this is a really dope sneaker. As far as wearability, like I said, I wore this all day in a dusty area, outside. I went outside to and from my car, not too far of a walk outside. But as far as inside, I was inside on basically tile floors, and the tile floors and carpet. The tile floors, like I said, hold up the traction really good, even on the dusty areas where I'm going to areas that are more dusty, and I'm usually sliding around in different pairs of shoes. Yeah, like I said, this held up pretty good. It actually got more comfortable as I went. At first it took some getting used to. I actually felt a little bit taller in these than I did in regular shoes, but there was no problem with that. Once I got used to them, it actually felt good. I left the laces alone because I know you can cut these and then throw in the laces that are actually have the laces so you can lace them up. But the lacing system on this works. If you don't know what the lacing system is, it has that little, it's kind of like that Chinese finger trap is what it feels like on the laces, but I think they're just connected up under there so you can't take it apart. But that actually worked for me. I didn't have to take them off and do anything because all I had to do was rearrange how the laces were, like pull where I needed it to let me have a little bit more room for my foot in. And like I said, the shoes are good on my feet. Besides that, the shoe was perfect. I love it. It like I said, it can go with just about anything. I actually have some few ideas for some pictures you guys will see later of it. But this is one of my sneaker pickups of the year. I didn't expect to think this highly of it. I thought it was gonna be cool. This is actually my first Yeezy, guys. My first one that I own, that I have in my collection. It just took me a while because I was thinking I could never decide on which one I wanted. And the 750s, well, that price is in the thousands, guys. So that was one where I was just like, yeah, probably not. Maybe next year. It'd be a big purchase, and I would save up for that thing, but maybe next year. But no, this is definitely one of my top sneakers for the year, and that list is coming at the end of the year. I will probably release that the day before New Year's. The day before New Year's, and I'll probably release that video of my top pickups of the year. But yeah, this is definitely one of them. It's at least top five, and just the comfortability helped a lot with this sneaker. And like I said, this to me is the second best Yeezy model, and for me right now, the current Yeezy models that they're releasing, it's the top one to me. I know a lot of people are trying to boots, and I know a lot of people are trying to Crocs, which I'm sorry guys, I hate that look. Sorry if you got them, but I hate that look. And I know he's been doing the crop fuse with the boot, and I don't get it. I don't get it. But he makes a shoe for everybody. But thank you guys for watching. Tell me your thoughts on the shoe. Tell me what you think of the model and what you think of the colorway that I have. Like I said, I'm probably gonna go after that Azil. It's on Go for right now. It's around like $600, but I do plan on going ahead and getting that eventually. That'll be another big one where I'll buy that and then that'll be it for a little bit. But no, yeah, tell me what you guys think of the sneaker. What colorway would you get? And I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe. More content will be coming. I want to thank you guys for sticking around with me and watching all my videos. Go back and watch other ones that you haven't seen. Now that I passed the year mark, now that I passed the 1 year mark, I want to get you guys' opinion on how I did in the old videos to how I did now. And thank you guys once again for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Make sure you guys just tell one friend. Tell one friend to subscribe. Then I think I got like, I don't know. I want to mark this because I think it's always cool to look back at where you started versus where you end at. And right now I got around like 70 something followers. So if everybody tells a friend to subscribe, I'll get about 70 more, which will be 140, and that'll be the mark for me for this next year. Since I made my 70 followers now, I want to get to about 140. So I want you guys to hold me to that and help me with it. But thank you guys for watching. I'm so blessed to have you guys, and I will see you guys next time. As always, stay safe, stay blessed, and peace.